what reason do you risk your life to climb the tower? Whatever you desire, you will find it here. Welcome to the Tower of God. Climb the tower, and everything will be yours.
This is their end, and their beginning.
Yo, yo, yo. What up? What up? What up? Excuse me, just took that sparkling water down a little bit. What's going on? How everybody doing? You know, if you guys have been following Discord and the community posts, I've been a very busy man. You guys know that I just got engaged and I've been planning that whole thing for months. It's what's kept me off my, I usually like to drop like a lot of content with like shorts and stuff if you look at like my trajectory and stuff, but that has had me busy working overtime and everything. So now that that's over, I feel free as a bird. I feel free as a bird. Happy holidays to y'all. You know, thanks for joining me. Thank you for everybody who showed love on the post and gave me congratulations. Thank all you guys. Huge step in my life. So I appreciate that. I really, really do. Like, you know. But yeah, man. So now we back on the content push. All right, we back on the huge push. 2024 is coming. I got a lot of stuff cooking that I can finally get to. As you guys saw, I dropped 2 videos this week. That's the kind of time I got now. Like, I don't have to go super hard, super crazy at work or anything anymore. I'm good. You might be looking at maybe 2 videos a week possibly now. But that video, if you guys haven't seen it yet, the Tower of God Season 2 anime video, I shot that in like November. And I just never got around to editing it. So I finally had some time with some time off from work and everything. So yeah, I can do more. I can get to more. We going back to back with the streaming. So make sure y'all are here tomorrow. If you missed that, tomorrow I am streaming. We are going over your and mine's best chapters of 2023. Tower of God has been fantastic in 2023 overall. If I had to rate the year, I would probably give it a 7 out of 10. Maybe even 8, probably an 8, because there's been way more good chapters than bad chapters in my opinion. We did have a slow period, but I want to know what y'all favorite chapters are, and then we're going to vote on it in the stream. We're going to vote to see what the best chapters are, go through them again. Enjoy it, have fun with it, because it's been a great year for Tower of God. It really has. It's done good. It's been good to me for loving a series like this. It's been good to my channel. And it's mainly been fun. Like, it's been a lot of fun talking about it, building this community, beating everybody. It's been a good time. So I'm happy, blessed to be doing this. And yeah, it's been fun. So yeah, make sure you guys write down maybe your top 3 chapters of the year, and we'll go through them. And then we'll do like a vote at the end. I'm still going through mine. I just started reading last night at work again, and I'm probably going to read all day today to write down what my favorites are. I'm probably not going to use this chapter that just dropped on this past Sunday, so this chapter with Enkidu and everything. And if something drops on this Sunday, I'm probably not going to use those 2, because there is a thing called recency bias that is very strong. I absolutely agree with recency bias, so I'm not going to use this past chapter and this chapter, especially the way this chapter is setting up for this next chapter. This next chapter is going to be crazy. So, yeah, no recency bias. We're not going to use those 2, but we'll use everything beforehand. So, yeah, let me, you guys get that ready. We're going to have a good time tomorrow. But other than that, let's talk about this chapter, bro. Let's talk about this chapter. Um, so Enkidu, what do we feel about him? How do we feel about him? What do you guys think about Enkidu? Obviously, like the it or him or whatever it is, it hasn't spoken yet. Like it hasn't said anything or done anything for us to understand or get a projection on what type of person or animal or whatever you want to call it is, because it's weird. Well, what is being described as like humanoid but animal? It's kind of weird, right? But how do you guys feel about it? Like, I see a couple people saying Exodia, like the floating head card, and then multiple like creating a body for itself. Is it missing its arms and its legs? I think it probably is, and it just created a body based on just having its head available. Um, I didn't realize it till you guys, a couple of you guys said something, but I guess it does need a host. Which now that I'm putting this host stuff together, it creates a different vibe on how I'm viewing Enkidu with this host thing. Because I'll just throw a quick theory out there real quick. If it needs a host, it's very possible that this host could have been Icarus, and that it killed Icarus while like becoming its host. Which also in turn, if Enkidu is as strong as it's being made out to be, then Enkidu plus Icarus as its host would make her probably close to strength with the Great Warriors. This is just a theory I was thinking about last night with this host thing. But if it ended up killing her, that would be kind of crazy. Just putting that together, but we obviously we don't know. But it was just something I was thinking about. Um, so what we got? We got hazy. We had green. We got darks of course up in here. Always showing love, you guys. Appreciate y'all. About to do a top 20 or 30 strongest character list for the new year. I'll probably do another one next year. Maybe around the time that the anime drops, I'll do another one. Since I did one earlier this year, I did it in like October, I think, or August. I did a top stream tier list. If you want, Hazy, I can link you to my tier list, and you can edit it how you want if you want to do it that way, or do it whatever way you would like. I agree. I can't wait to see more stuff with Enkidu and Gustang. His design, I'm not sure if the blue bit that makes his body up is dense in Shinsu. I think it is. I think it is. And bro was just spewing Shinsu too. It was really kind of wild. Like, you can't be mad at Rachel for struggling when like something like that is really going off. But I did think it was kind of crazy how Hwang Yeon was just like, she was like sitting there not really struggling while everybody else was getting pushed back, which is weird. Like, I don't know if y'all peeped that in the chapter. She was not struggling against like the Shinsu density that like I guess that it was spewing out, or really like the screams. Like, really wasn't struggling like how they were. I thought that was a little bit interesting and overlooked a bit. Um, I agree. I can't. Yeah. Someone died while trying to be a host. Yeah, yeah. I'm with the idea. We could be hints above the 130th floor. Yeah, I'm starting to think that it could have been Icarus or somebody important. Um, who was the original host of Enkidu? But that's weird, right? Because like, if it's an animal that Trom controls, that means that Trom would have some level of control of this person's body. Like, how do we frame this? Like, right? Like, I'm trying to get a mental picture here, right? If Trom partially controls this animal, which we know is a thing, like it's been mentioned many times, but it also needs a host, then that would give Trom a level of control over somebody's body. Like, that's kind of weird. So what if there was a scenario where, if we're gonna say it's Icarus, right? Trom, I don't know, maybe got emotional, got distraught, or did something where he lost control of Enkidu temporarily, and because of that, it absolutely ripped Icarus's body apart, like destroyed her, and ended up killing her. Or if Enkidu is crazy, so let's put this in perspective. What if Enkidu is actually like because all right, let's use a couple examples, right? When you look at different TV shows and in anime where there's something like that, when there's always something that's trying to become human, like any anime, any TV show, when there's something that's like a robot or an animal, something that's trying to be human, they are always insane. Like there's a level to them that's always insane, right? That could absolutely go off and absolutely kill everybody. Like robots trying to become human. Oh well, there's that level of the robot could have a chip malfunction and can absolutely kill all the humans in the area type shit, right? Like that type of stuff happens in a lot of different series. So Enkidu, what if Enkidu is something that Tron was still trying to tame, still trying to bring down to a human level, and that he lost control for whatever reason we don't know, and possibly because he lost control for that small period of time, it ended up um maybe destroying Icarus's body, or even the host person ended up like losing their mind and killing whoever it is. It could have been V. Like there's a lot of different ways to think about this, which has been fun for me. But you're right. Chopper Monster Point is a very good way to put it. Um, no, no, I don't know if they said he couldn't tame it. They more so said he used to control it. But if we are viewing Enkidu how if we're viewing Enkidu through this lens that Enkidu is something very hard to control. It comes from the upper floors. It was given to them. I'm assuming it's Max Seth that gave it to him, only because I mentioned it in a couple comment sections and I don't think I mentioned in the Discord, but I think it's Max Seth because Max Seth already has a relationship with Gustang that we know for sure, and it would make sense to me that Max Seth would have a relationship with the other Great Warriors, and so that there could have been a period of time where he gifted things to all of them. They all have something unique to them that's given to them. So like with Gustang, the Shinwar Ryu ships that can teleport all over the fucking place, right? Who knows how long he's had those or when those were given. Same thing with Tron. Tron was gifted this incredibly strong humanoid beast that maybe came from the upper floors or maybe he created himself. So, real quick. There we go. There we go. Um, shoot. My bad. Pausing for a second. Hey Chevy, do me a favor and also could you post the oh you posted it in the group chat. Can you post it in the announcement section? I see you posted it in the Baam one official. That's fine. Um okay, that works. Never mind, you're good. You don't have to post in the announcements. You're good. Uh, I had turned my notifications off Discord and it didn't pop up on my phone. But you're good. You're good. Appreciate you. But no, just to continue going, right? So we're the best thing about all this, right, is that we are absolutely positively gonna get Enkidu's background, the connection between Enkidu and Trom, why Trom changed his look, why he cut his hair. Um, oh, you can't type in it. Okay, I'll look into that and fix that. I got you. Um, why Trom cut his hair off, why he has this mask on, why he changed his look, why he's staying inside, not talking to anybody. why he dumped these memories away, what Gustang meant when he said you're the reason why this person died, Icarus, Rachel's connection to Enkidu, because why is Rachel trying to take Enkidu for herself? Like, okay, so obviously, right, Rachel knows about Enkidu. I thought that was interesting too, right? That's another small point. We already know that Rachel knows a lot of shit she shouldn't know, right? But she knew about Enkidu. So did Hawarion. She knew about Enkidu too. So Enkidu's not a secret to people who could possibly be been around for a long time. Like, and that's weird, right? Like, why do they know about it all? It didn't seem like this is news to them, right? They knew about Enkidu already. So I find it fascinating that these lower, like, if you call them lower beings or lower people, what's up, Cam? They know about Enkidu as this beast that used to be sealed away, but obviously it should be or was some type of secret. So, with that being said, it's setting up for the way she described it, right? And this is why I said it in the video. She said that the great warriors would have to acknowledge me if she tamed Enkidu or got control of Enkidu. So that's why, you know, some people have questioned it, why I said Enkidu is scaled to be that high in terms of strength. Because, like, okay, you tame this beast, like, even Trom had trouble taming this beast. But I had absolutely no fucking faith in Rachel taming Enkidu or getting control. Like, I don't know what the fuck. I know, I don't know anybody. I don't know if anybody was falling for that shit. But whole time, you know, is it just me, y'all? Is it just fun to read Rachel shit? Like, doesn't reading about Rachel just give you that funny ass feeling like this bitch? Like, cause she always got an attitude or some type of like snarky shit to say, and then she walks around with this diluted attitude where, like, you know, I don't like talk about people too much, but you know when somebody thinks they're like a 10 out of 10, when they think they're like the most beautiful thing walking, and you like no, you're kind of average, like you're not like that. That's the attitude that Rachel has. Like, Rachel thinks she's like that, and you really not. Like, you really not. Like, walk around with these people got you hyped. Like, walk around with Po Beto and Gustang and being able to do all this shit got you hyped. You're not like that, shorty. Like, you really not like that. So whole time, the second Enkidu start going off, she start bitching. Like, she starts immediately bitching. Like, do something. Like, motherfucker, you open this door. I'm not helping you. Like, what? Like, what are we talking about? Like, Chinchilla and Chevy but Dark Works. Of course not. She's not built like that. She's not. I'm gonna call you Chevy from now on. Hey, all the time she's always got shit to say. She got Meg Thee Stallion. No facts. That's a great way to put it, Darks. Cause it's just like you think you hot shit and you really not hot shit. And you got saved by Yora once again. Got saved by Yora because they were about to get killed. The Po Beto dude, I don't even know his name. I don't even know this guy's name. We haven't even seen his eyes. This fucking giant bot who just exists with this dumbass suit on. But bro looks stupid. But he tries putting his hands up on Enkidu and pushing them back. Like, bro, no. Bro, you better off conserving your energy to dodge shit. Like, that's Enkidu. You are literally a tower-born child. Why are you putting your hands on Enkidu? Like, honestly, bro should have just melted just from touching him. But Gustang's interest was lit too. Like, Gustang burned the entire top of that area to get up in there. That was fire. You know, I love Gustang when he uses his fire based Shinsu. Fantastic. But this interaction is going to be very cool. I hope Enkidu isn't just his head. I hope there's like other pieces to his body that may be sealed away, like an Exodia type of thing. The Meg vids on Twitter though. I'm not watching those Meg videos. I've seen snippets. I don't want to see it. My damn. I put that light up very, very haphazardly, so that thing back there falling apart. I'm gonna fix that all back there one of these days. Well, now that I have the time to, I'll fix that stuff back there. Um, think cause she's cool with Riri and Beyonce that she's that caliber. She really not that like that. But we ain't about to do that. Okay, if she was qualified, but she couldn't handle it. Yeah, like yeah, you was qualified, but you couldn't handle it. Like that. That brings that whole full circle when Huar said that the first time when they were getting off the ship, and she said like you're not worthy to really like if you're worthy to walk through this, but you really weren't. Which the bracelet, right? So the bracelet of Zahar, the Apple Watch. The Apple Watch was fake. The Apple Watch was fake. The Apple Watch was fake, right? Because the way Huard described it, it's fake power. So it I don't know if that's the actual Apple Watch or not. And that's actually nasty work if Gustang gave her a fake one. Like that's literally like going to the flea market and getting a fake watch or getting a fake chain. Like that's exactly what that's like. He literally hit her up with a fake watch. He hit her up with a fake Apple Watch because I don't believe that's what that was the actual bracelet of Zahar. I think that was a fake version of it. The way she describes it, because it wouldn't. I don't see it granting fake power. Like, yeah, I don't see it granting fake power. But if it follows the philosophy of what just happened with the opening of the door, so the original Apple Watch grants Shinwar Ryu, which is that's very interesting. So if we're believing that that fake watch that she has on is following the same philosophy as the real one, that means that it grants you Shinwar Ryu. So that would be kind of crazy on the hands of a regular Towerborn. Like, would that grant, like, let's say Kun got his hands on it, right? Would that grant him some form of Shinwar Ryu? That would be kind of crazy. That would be kind of crazy. Um, I think Inkinu briefly stopped in response to the Shinsu and the Apple Watch, right? That's what I think so too. But recognize that it really wasn't power in front of. Okay, that might have been what caused it to go off. Okay, I believe that. If the Apple Watch is fake, then Sahara is trolling himself the same way Gustang trolled him with the book. True. Maybe the watch contained residual of a Shinsu black hole. I think so. I think you guys are right. That's probably the most accurate way to put it. So with that being said, because I was trying to understand why Gustang would even use her to open the door, but I'm thinking that that's what the seal was. Like it didn't seem to be any type of seal on the door, but obviously Gustang could have went in there and been talked to Enkidu anytime he wanted to. He could have took Huar since he's had her trapped on the mothership forever. He could have went and took her there at any point. So but my guess would be, because he's had Rachel with him too. He's had Rachel with him too, so that's a little funky. Because it's just like if you've had Rachel and who are both under your control, you could have kind of been, well, maybe he was waiting for the book. I think he probably was waiting for the book. Yeah, he probably was waiting for the book before he did it. And given that he wasn't given the book, okay, that makes more sense to me. Because I'm trying to think why he wouldn't do it beforehand. Obviously, it seems like you had to have Shinwar Ryu to open the gate, but it probably was sealed against Great Warriors in particular. But so somebody like Urek or Baam or Rachel could probably open it up. But I'm just trying to think why he wouldn't do it beforehand. But he probably was waiting for the book, and he probably forgot about it. I'm gonna say it's because of the book. Um, It allowed her to open the door. Less select with the watch. Right, that's what I'm saying. If that watch grants Shinwar Ryu, that would be crazy to certain people who would like less select. It would be nasty. Um, it did allow her to open the door, Chevy. I gotta keep that in mind. I think they said it's fake power because it's borrowed and temporary. I think the seal needed to be broken. Maybe he was waiting to get Trom involved. That's true. That's true. It you know what? That's probably a lot more. That's probably a little bit more accurate too. Um, because if Gustang said that he might have to fight Enkidu, which can we acknowledge this? Gustang sounds a little bit not like shook, but like he know this is a challenge. Like that is amazing in itself. Like that is enough for me to like be hyped. He said I might have to fight him. And the way he said it was kind of in the way like this is a threat. Like this is a legit threat. That is yo, and Kido is hype, man. And Kido is fucking hype, yo. So what do you think Baam's purpose is for the Sprout to begin with? In all honesty, I'm starting to think that Rachel was a backup plan. I'm starting to think that Rachel was a backup plan. I think the original plan was to capture Baam and have Baam probably unseal Enkidu. That might have been the original plan. I'm thinking Rachel was a backup plan. That's starting to make more sense to me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna rock with that. Um, because Gustang's been trying to get his hands on Baam for a while. Even if you go as far back as when Gustang was talking to Kun, he said like I have some things to tell him, but you have to bring him over here to me. That probably was the original plan. Rachel was probably always a backup plan. That makes more sense to me. And and also the theory for a lot of people was right. Gustang was like he won't answer. I'm gonna have to fight him. Baam is the rightful vessel. Right. So, right, Darks. So, Chevy. Um, I'm gonna say that the original plan probably was to have Baam go unseal Enkidu, right? Baam would be the perfect vessel for Enkidu. And if we take that into account, Baam probably can't handle Enkidu, like probably like really can't. Like while he handles Leviathan, Enkidu seems to be a whole nother animal. And if Enkidu takes over the host, it's very possible with the theory that people have been using that Gustang is trying to use Gustang is trying to use Baam to kill Trom. That would be it. That would be the guaranteed way to do it. So if Gustang had Baam and originally like he takes him to unseal Enkidu, and Baam absorbs Enkidu, or Enkidu uses Baam as his host, and Enkidu has this a tremendous amount of hate. Also, if you couple that with the hate that Leviathan has, Baam is being taken over. Baam is not controlling himself. Baam is being taken over by these animals. That could lead to them attacking Trom and possibly killing Trom. That would be a way to do it. That would be a very great way to get rid of Trom. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Yeah, because Warren was like, as you expected, but the thing was, Baam has too much space in him, and Kido wouldn't be able to occupy all of Baam. I don't know. And Kido is a different animal. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I know Baam is a black hole in it, but Enkidu is a different. And we talking about somebody that Trom couldn't fully control. We're talking about somebody who possibly killed the Great Warrior. We're talking about somebody that Gustang seems to be threatened by. Like I don't think Baam has that much control of himself yet. Of like he doesn't have full control of most of his abilities. So it's just like in Kidu, somebody of that caliber that's able to damage or kill a great warrior. I I think Enkidu would win that power struggle of controlling Bomb's body, especially since it's pissed off and it's upset. Don't forget Leviathan was also Beast Charm control. Right, right. So okay, we'll couple that. If you add both of them together inside a bomb, I don't think Bomb would have control of himself. But so you guys, a lot of you had guessed also that Bomb would be the Queen piece. Good job. Good job on that. I didn't think so. I thought Bomb would be the king piece, and even in the chapter he said that. Um, so what do you guys think Bomb is gonna do now? Like, what do you guys think Bomb is gonna do now? If Bomb gets Enkidu, would he even need the three water dragons? I don't know. I think Enkidu is one of the. If Enkidu is a dragon, first of all, that'd be crazy. I don't think Enkidu is a dragon though. I don't think Enkidu is a dragon. I'm also starting to think that water dragon doesn't necessarily mean what we think it means. Like maybe I need to go back and read the webtoon version of when Leviathan said it. Did Leviathan like in the webtoon version? Did he say water dragon specifically? Because just looking at Enkidu spew all that Shinsu just from screaming, I'm thinking Shinsu dragon now, like more so Shinsu dragon. Because if Enkidu's a water dragon, I feel like we would see water, but we haven't. So maybe Enkidu isn't necessarily a water dragon. I think Leviathan will convince Enkidu to side with Baam versus Trom. Bro, if Leviathan talks to Enkidu to side with Baam, that would be crazy. Because I don't see how Trom survives this. I don't see how Trom survives. Trom dies. Trom actually absolutely dies. I don't see how Trom survives. Well, yeah, the and that's the thing, Chevy. The translations for divine water is Shinsu. Divine water is Shinsu. So that's what I'm saying. When people say water dragons, is it just Shinsu dragons? Because that would make more sense to me. Like a dragon's made from Shinsu. First of all, that would be crazy, and that'd be crazy to deal with. I don't know, Cam. Which regular is gonna die during the chess match? I don't think anybody's gonna die. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's gonna die. Honestly, I think it's bullshit. I think it's a little bit bullshit that Rack and Kuhn and Dorsey can kind of just be alive in these circumstances because they're so weak. So I don't know what's gonna happen because they all got teleported to different areas, right? So they might be okay, but Gustang's chess pieces are really in a bad scenario. Not to mention, Gustang ain't near them. Gustang is in there dealing with Enkidu. So who's protecting them? Gururu and my baby Tiara? They're the only ones up to scratch. So it's a weird scenario. They're gonna literally have to hide. Not to mention you have Dumas running around too, which I don't think that's gonna be a little bit weird. I don't if because the conversation between Dumas and Belier was public. So I don't see a reason why Trom's family would attack a Dumas. There's no benefit to that unless they're actively trying to pursue and get Baam as their piece. So if unless they say, if Trom says all of you go hunt down Baam because he's probably the king, go hunt him down. Unless Trom tells them that, which he probably will, actually, he probably will. But unless Trom tells them that, there's no way for Dumas to. If I was Trom's family, I wouldn't attack Dumas. Like, there's no point. Because Dumas's whole goal is to get Baam. So I can see Trom telling them all to go find Baam, go bring him to me, and Dumas might end up being the one to fight off the Pobidu family himself. I said Pobidu, the Lobopia family himself, giving Baam and them, Baam and his whole crew and Rack and them a chance to hide and get away. And nobody dies. I don't see anybody dying. Not here, not at this stage. I see Lobopia members dying. Whew. I see Garuru possibly dying. But I don't see Coonrack or Endorsey like dying. They might get hurt. Dying, no. Nobody in Baam's immediate crew is gonna die, unfortunately, Cam. It's not gonna happen. It's not. I don't think it's set up for that. Because it's not really about them. I understand the situations that they're in, but it's not about them. So I don't see it happening. Yeah, I don't see it happening. But as far as I think Baam's gonna run into Huar, and he's gonna have to make a decision. It's like a part of me wants Baam to go to the chamber and go deal with Enkidu, meaning like he needs to have an exchange with Enkidu and Gustang. But the other part of me is like, well, you need to go find your friends and go help them, because otherwise that's their ass. They're gonna die. But he seems to be focused on the king. Isn't that a little weird? See who kind of drives me crazy with these type of things, man? Because it's just like, okay, we know that these three are weak and they don't deserve to be here. But Baam's priority should be helping and finding his friends. Like, I don't care how much trust you have in your friends. If they're like, okay, let's put it like this, right? If you're an NBA player and you're playing basketball with your cousins, y'all go to the park and you're playing basketball with your cousins, and then a bunch of college players come up and want to play y'all. I don't care how much you love your family and your cousins. You're not going to trust them. You're not going to trust them. So Baam trusting them to survive in this scenario is bullshit. Like, that would be my main priority. Making sure that they're safe so they don't get killed or snatched up. If Tron branch leaders die, would that traumatize them like Bellier wants them to? I don't. And then there's also that, right, Cam? I forgot about that. That's also another interesting part that I don't know, man. I think, but I'll say this. I'll say this though, Cam. Whatever we learn from Enkidu will give absolute fucking context to what Trom is, yo. This entire conversation between Gustang and Enkidu will give us complete context on who and what the fuck is wrong with Trom, bro. It'll give us everything. If Trom was a caring person, if Trom is traumatized, it'll give us a full scope. We'll finally get a full scope on what type of person we're dealing with here. So that's the best part of it. Didn't Baam say at the train station that the next time he sees Rachel, he's gonna kill her, and she calls him any trouble? Let's be real though, Jason. Let's be real. Nobody believes that. Nobody believes that. Nobody fucking believes that. We don't believe you. You need more people. Like Jay-Z. Like, we don't believe you, bro. We don't fucking believe you, bro. I don't give a fuck what Baam says, bro. I don't. Baam's not killing Rachel. That's like one thing that's just not gonna happen unless Rachel actively kills one of his friends. She almost killed Coon. Unless she actively kills one of his friends, it's not happening, bro. He doesn't care that much. But it's very possible that Baam has information about Rachel that he hasn't been able to reveal. So whatever memories that he has within the book, it's very possible that some of that may contain some stuff about Rachel in it. So the interaction between Rachel and Baam would be very interesting. I mean, obviously it's always a movie when they meet each other anyway, right? But there might be some more shit to it now this time around. Yeah, it might be. But I think to wrap out the year, because this is for sure the last chapter of the year for everybody. For CU in the Korean community, this is the last chapter. You have to give us some shit to go into the new year with. You absolutely have to. Um, if anybody could do the research real quick, if any of you mind, could you check the release dates on some of the like? Could you guys look up what were the chapters that released in like the last like 3 years, 3 to 4 years, and that were on the last dates before the new year hit? If that trend follows, then we can absolutely expect some really gas shit. So if any of y'all can go do the research real quick, that would be fantastic. If that's a trend, oh my god, I'm waking up, I'm getting off work early on Sunday. I'm staying up the whole fucking day. I might read the Raws this time. Like I might see everything, bro. If it's gonna be something that crazy, so that would be fantastic, bro. That'd be a fantastic way to end the year with some real lore shit, some real lore shit. I never thought about Bob knowing Rachel from the memories. Yeah, that would be it'd be cool. Even if it's not labeling Rachel in particular, it would give some context to some of the shit that Rachel has said in the past in regards to her and Icarus. We would just be able to piece the stuff together. Enkidu, according to Greek mythology, traveled with Gilgamesh, who is Gilgamesh and Tog. Um, no, we don't actually don't know. Um, the thing is, right? It's been mentioned before that Siu has used Greek mythology in terms of naming a lot of different people in Tower of God, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's linked to anything. Like there's never no like actual real historic references that necessarily mean they like refer to something that happened in Greek mythology. That's been like mentioned and like debunked over the time. It's literally see you just like using names from Greek mythology. Like that's what that is. So yeah, please do, Cam. Somebody look that up. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Other than that, I think I'm gonna start getting to these comments so we can really discuss what people are thinking right now. Um, I think it's about time. Pull these comments up. And if you guys who are in the chat, I know you probably have, but if you haven't watched my season 2 video that I just dropped yesterday, go ahead and do yourself a favor. I'm bringing the hype for season 2, man. I know we gotta wait till July, and that fucking sucks, man. I wish it was coming out like in the spring. That would be fantastic. But we do have to wait for summer, 2024 for season 2 Tower of God, if it fucking comes out. But I'm not gonna jinx it. Not gonna jinx it. Um, don't start lagging. Yeah, that would be absolutely lit, man. Like that's gonna be a time. Like absolutely have to do a watch party, watch the first episode of season 2. That's gonna be a time, man. I can't wait. And if you haven't had the time, you should reread season 2. It's a fun read. It really is a fun read. Let me log into the YouTube real quick. Also, after this week, I'll be back to my normal streaming schedule. Back to Thursdays, 1 o'clock. That'll be back to the normal time. It's just because of the holiday and everything I had going on. That's why we're doing it on Friday. Can I log into my YouTube account? My bad, I couldn't get in for a second. Let's get to these comments because we had a lot of different opinions of this chapter this week, which is also very good. We don't believe you. You need more people. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Comments. Okay. Pull these comments on the stream. There we go. All right. So actually, we get to start with Zenu's comment this week. Woo. Let me prepare myself. Get ready. You know, you guys see the paragraph. Gotta prepare myself for a little bit. All right, let's get to it. So, Mayhem, also known as Zenu in the community, goes, "It's crazy that Rachel is the one running this war, as she is the one who controls Emily, and all the revs use Emily. So she holds the key for communication, information, and manipulation." I thought that was an asinine fucking statement, bro. Like, yo, it's like one of those things where, like, what's a good comparison? I'm trying to think of a good comparison to this. I can't think of any references. But you know how somebody goes, like, they think they run shit. Like, they say, I'll run this shit. You don't run shit, bro. Like, it's literally like that. Like, she don't run anything. I'm sorry. Rachel is fucking delusional, bro. Like, the Lulu, bro. You don't run the war. She has stake in it. I said it in the review. She has stake in it. She has some importance in it. She does. I won't say that she doesn't have any importance in it. But as far as what's happening, like look at her going for Enkidu. Like Gustang planned this. Even Hawar could tell, like, yeah, this was part of Gustang's plan. You don't run shit. So I'm sorry. While she may have control over Emily, I don't know if that's necessarily massive control over information. Like I can't say that. I don't think she has as much stake as she thinks she has. But she clearly has fallen into Gustang's plan in terms of opening up the chamber and unsealing Enkidu. So with that being said, it makes her look stupid because you fell apart. You fell into his plan. So how much do you really control? Kiwi. What up, Kiwi? I hopped off after the Goofy Animal Game chapters ended. What the fuck is even going on? Animal Game chapters. Are you talking about like at the cat tower? I think you're talking about the cat tower. Um, Phew. Bro, if you back at the cat tower, yeah, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Like a lot has fucking, oh shit, ton has happened since then, my man. Like we in a full scale war. Uh, like there's a whole like, bro, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You are, yeah, you are very far behind. Almost like 70 to 80 chapters behind. Like, yeah, you gotta give us a little bit more context because you about 70, 80 chapters behind, brother. Um, yeah, a lot has happened. 70, 80 chapters is goddamn in like 5 or 6 arcs, bro. Like you are a lot has happened since then. Like shit. But anyway, back to Rachel. Rachel wanted to prove herself. Rachel wanted to prove herself to Hua and especially the 10 family heads is very interesting, and it hints at some kind of past with them. Well, yeah, we've already suggested that Rachel. We already know one thing that we know for sure, that Rachel knows more shit than most people know. She knows shit about the family heads that other people shouldn't know. She knows how to get to certain floors and everything else. Rachel knows shit. So there's absolutely been hints that she has a past with them. It's just that we just don't know the full context of it. So I honestly still hold the opinion that this arc will be where we finally get some insight on Rachel's backstory. Yes, I think this next chapter will reveal some actual shit for us. Um, Rachel will succeed and have a victory this arc. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I don't know if I agree with you there. It's not looking good. She just got played. She just got herself trapped. Almost got smoked. If Gustang wasn't there, she would have got smoked. I don't know. Otherwise, what's the point of her having it? Point have her in the story? Honestly, she's just an X factor. Like in a lot of different manhwa and manga stories that you read, there's always somebody who's kind of an X factor. Now, Rachel is is one of the biggest X factors in any story I've read. One, because she's a woman. Like just to be completely honest about it, it's because she's a woman. And she's not a traditional woman. She's not like in a lot of series where you get the super seductive, sexy woman. She's the exact opposite. She's supposed to be butt ugly, jealous, has some of the nastiest natures of a person would have, and then it's inside of a woman. So that's the main reason why, because there's an unspoken thing that a lot of people don't notice in literature that I like. You notice once you read about it and you think about it, but there's there's always the romantic aspect of things. The romantic aspect of things always creates this weird mix of feeling, especially in guys. So like when you go back and watch Tower of God season 1 or you read about Tower of God season 2, you don't know if Baam is in love or loves Rachel. Like it's always that weird possibility, and even some people make jokes and references to it, but it's not that. But you can, if you, depending on how you perceive it, you can perceive it as some type of love, right? So when you get that type of portrayal from a woman who in most cases in a lot of different arts and literature, the betrayal of a woman usually is from a love aspect, meaning like, oh, like she's never loved you, she was just using you, or she left you for another guy type shit. That's usually what it is, and most fan most fictional stuff is what I'm trying to say. But in this case, it's not like that. Rachel is kind of like a guy, but she's not. She's a girl, and that's what creates this weird dynamic with Rachel. And she has this amount of delusion that even in most series, when you think about people who are delusional, you don't really see that in a lot of male characters being like delusional about what they're doing. Like, for example, I will say a good example of this would be a series that's on right now, Tokyo Revengers. I don't know if any of you guys are watching Tokyo Revengers or read it. Um, what's the guy's name? The guy with the blonde hair who's caused all this shit. I'm trying to. If you're, what the fuck is this guy's name? He just got hit by a bus. Kisaki. Kisaki Teta. Kisaki Teta is who I'm referring to. So Kisaki Teta, if you just watch the most, I'm sorry, spoilers for somebody who's if you haven't seen a recent episode. Kisaki is deluded into thinking that he's going to end up with someone, old boy's girl. I can't think of nobody's name right now. I'm sorry, but he's deluded into thinking that he's gonna marry her. That like him becoming a gangster will result in them falling in love or whatever. That's the type of delusion I'm talking about. Rachel has that same thing where she just believes that she's meant for this shit. All this stuff is meant for her. She can be that person. It's literally it's the same thing, dude. But you don't normally see that in a lot of female characters. In terms of villainy, like I see you said Sakura Chevy, but you don't usually see that a lot. Hannah, yeah, that's her name. But you normally don't see that a lot. So it's good in that respect when we're talking about villainy and how it works, and then in female characters, because a lot of authors don't take that pledge of making like the woman the villain. It doesn't happen that often. Um, but as far as that's like having her in the story as the next factor, I love it because we always, whenever it comes to Rachel, we always like, it's like we it's like you're drinking a beer, right? You're reading the chat, you drink the beer. Rachel's on screen. I gotta pay attention. Like it's always like that. Especially, I don't know if it is for like that for you guys, but it's definitely like that for me. Whenever Rachel's on screen, it's like, okay, what's she doing now? So that's the point of having her in the story. Unfortunately, it has not necessarily reaped any crazy benefits to her. Like, she's been protected the entire series, and that can become tiring, and I understand that if people get tired of that, you don't want to see her like keep getting protected and not necessarily having anything good happen to her that she caused herself, because it's just like, well, you're doing all this for what? Nothing's good happening to you. Like, and that's her whole persona. She's supposed to be a fraud. But so I understand what Zenu's trying to say here, that she needs to take a W. Like, she does need to take a W, and that's why I've been saying for the last couple of months, if you guys have watched the stream and watched the videos. Well, I haven't said it in any of my reviews, but any of the streams I've mentioned that a good way to throw Rachel a true bone, a real bone, I'm talking about your femur, okay, the biggest bone, would be for her to take Baam's power. That would be the biggest way to get her really in the shits, really a villain, really make, like, everybody already hates her, really make us hate her. Like, let her snatch Baam's power, bro. Let her snatch Baam's power, bro. That would drive everybody up the wall. Everybody would be on edge. It really would drive a crazy wedge in the story, but I understand what he means. That's just Rachel's character in the story. So regardless, I do hope she takes some type of W. But just going forward, so she will still fail upwards, but keep in mind that Rachel still has her wishes that she may have not used yet. Honestly, bro, stop mentioning these wishes, bro. Everybody do me a favor. Stop mentioning these fucking wishes, bro. Forget the fucking wishes, bro. Forget these fucking wishes, okay? Don't nobody bring these wishes up again to me, all right? I don't want to hear shit about these wishes no more. Unless they mention it in the story, meaning that Gustang or Rachel mentions it herself, don't bring up these wishes, bro. Don't bring up these wishes. They have been such, like, you didn't talk about an X Factor. It's getting Deus Ex Machina like, bro. It looks like they're gonna get popped out when it's convenient, and that would be ass. I don't want that. I don't want to get in the Deus Ex Machina realm, bro. I really don't, bro. Please don't, because that I would be distraught, bro. Please, let's not get to that realm. So please do not bring up the wishes the same way I've not brought up the pen a very long time. I'm not bringing up the pen. We're getting the Deus Ex Machina level shit. I don't want to talk about it. Fuck that shit. It don't exist. See, you forgot about it. Boom. Let's go. Anyway. Let's see. Rachel still has to blah blah blah. Okay, all right. It may not have been Maxeth, but one of his children that gave Enkidu the trauma. It depends on the translation. I agree. I have to go read the other translations of the chapter, but I'm gonna roll with Maxeth only because it would be crazy for Maxeth to only have a relationship with Gustang and not the rest of the Great Warriors. So I'm gonna ride with Maxeth here. I don't know where you got Enkidu being family head level, but I can see him being close to it. Well, I only got that because if Enkidu is able to kill somebody, like Gustang said, if Enkidu's able to kill somebody who is traveling with them or of their level, then Enkidu has to be up there. That's just 1 + 1 is 2. Like, you can't kill somebody of Great Warrior level or even somebody of Less Sex level who travels with them and not be close to the family heads. Like, that's just 1 + 1 = 2 to me. So, is Enkidu stronger than Leviathan? I think so. I think so. Because we haven't heard Leviathan killing anybody. So, unfortunately, it's not like we haven't heard Leviathan not killing anybody or killing anybody. But it is a feat that Enkidu has killed anybody. So, unfortunately, it's not on Leviathan's resume, but it is on Enkidu's resume. So, you have to take that into account. So, at this point in time, I have to put Enkidu over Leviathan. But I just hope Baam doesn't absorb Enkidu because another power up is the last thing he needs right now. I agree. I hope it's not power uppy. I gotta agree there. Baam still needs to master all the numerous powers within him already. We agree on that. The Rachel portion takes place at an unspecific time before the Rachel portion takes place at an unspecified time before Kill the Pieces game. Yeah, timing is weird, and I will say one of the harps I have about season 3 is that the timing of everything has been weird. Like, don't get me wrong, Seal's been mentioning the time frame for everything, so like an hour before this or a day before that. It's fucking confusing, bro. Like, maybe I have what is the popular term people using right now? I have TikTok brain. I don't even get on fucking TikTok, but maybe I have TikTok brain. I'm using it as a joke that I can't keep up with the fucking dates. If y'all can keep up with the dates, I need to get off social media. I can't keep up with these dates, bro. I don't even care at this point. I'm just kind of reading. I don't want to put it together. I just don't. it's just like when you keep putting dates like, oh, a day before this, a day before that, an hour before this, the shit becomes confusing, bro. And I honestly don't care to keep going back and forth with it. So that's just me. Um, for now, I'm gonna say yes. Oh wait, I read that. Hawar played Rachel and freed herself. Hawar Rion is the best girl. Yeah, y'all be on her top. I think she's pretty mid, but hey, y'all love her. Have at the. Now Baam versus Dumas has clearly been set up. I can see Dumas capturing Dorsey. AA rack to lure Baam. That's a good point. I'm tired of that though. I'm tired of that narrative though. Like did that's the same thing that fucking Kieran tried to do, was capture people to lure Baam out. That's kind of whack, bro. Like, can we stop with the luring Baam shit, bro? Like, go face that man, bro. Like, stop doing that shit. Um, what I really want to see is Baam and Tiara team up, and for him to give her pen back. Okay, that would be an interesting way to go about things. I agree. What would be the craziest way to end the year is Baam and Rachel reunite in chapter 604. If we don't get lore, I will say, gang, if we don't get any lore, I sound like fucking Fred from Scooby Doo. I will say, gang, if we don't get the lore, we should definitely get a reunite between Rachel and Baam. That would be worth it. I will agree with that. The reunion is inevitable, and I'm looking forward to that more than the great game. I'm not. I'm not looking forward to. The great game is supposed to be peak, so I don't know about that. Which may not happen. Yeah, I said that in the chat. I said that in the review, guys. If the chess match doesn't happen, I'm not going cap. CU may have fun. Okay. If the chess match doesn't happen, something extremely fucking crazy has to happen, bro. Because no shot, you've been hyping this shit up for the past 6 months, and you don't do it. Bro, I swear, I trust you. I love you, bro. But if you don't do this chess match, I swear some crazy shit better happen, man. Some crazy shit better happen. Because at this point, I'm losing my patience with it a little bit with the chess match shit. Like the chess piece killing games, whatever. We're right now, we'll see how that plays out. But not having the match itself is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. After all this, but shit better get out of hand, man. It better be chaos out here, bro. It really better be. But anyway, the only question I have is, what does Gustang want to ask Enkidu? Does Enkidu have knowledge that Gustang erased, or will he ask Enkidu why he killed Na? I think it's gonna be the why he killed Na. I think it's gonna be that. I think he's gonna ask why he killed Na and what happened between him and Trom. That makes the most sense because that'll give context to everything else. What Cam say? I do not think Enkidu is stronger than Leviathan. I'm sorry, but I still rock with Enkidu because he throws hands. As soon as we met him, I like it. That's fair. My only evidence is that Enkidu has definitely killed somebody close to the Great Warriors, so that has to put him up there. That's my only evidence, but fair take. This chapter was an 8 out of 10. We finally got to see Rachel again, Enkidu reveal, Warion freeing herself, and Gustang plotting. The art was so spectacular. It was, yo. That's one thing I forgot to mention. The art was fantastic this chapter. That's part of the reason why I gave it a 10. It made me forget that Rachel was canonically ugly. Rachel was not ugly, bro. I forgot. I was looking at Rachel this chapter too, bro. I know I was just harping on her and shit, but she cute, bro. Like it is what it is. Y'all can judge me. I don't give a fuck. like she looked cute this chapter. I can't get that jean jacket doing her justice. Like, CU is mad lad for predictions. As much as I want to see Gustang and Enkidu, I can see CU blue ball and everyone, and we see Robodon versus Prowse continue with Bellier's game. Bro, if we go to Robodon versus Prowse right now, I'll be fucking heated. I'm not gonna lie. You can't end the year like that. But W comment from Zenu per usual. Appreciate you, bud. Always doing us justice with these crazy comments. That jean jacket comment was funny as shit, wasn't it? I'm a fucking clown, man. I'm thinking the same about being close in power level because they both weren't tamed by Trom. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you wouldn't put them at like close to the same, that's fair. And then if they are close in power, then they're probably then Kido likely is a water dragon. I ain't gonna lie, Chevy imploded is crazy. Imploded is crazy. Like whenever I think about implosion, just like in general, it's funny as shit. Like I'm sorry, just imagine a person exploding is fucking hilarious, bro. Like that, just like the human body just imploding. Especially it's like you imploding because somebody like too strong for you to handle. Like that. I'm a fucked up person. I'm a fucked up person. Oh shit, man. But Willie Martinez, shout out to Willie for the comment. Thanks for the chapter review. Even in holidays, I love see you stick with Rachel being delusional, crazy bitch, and Gustang hype. No problem, brother. No problem. I'm here. I'm here to help and get the content out, man. Bonti 8817. The game is about to go until June. In Kido, I think he needs a host, aka conversation with Gustang and the Witch. Yeah, I had to go back and read it. I didn't put the host stuff together the first time, but thank you guys for that. Hopefully someone get marked. Hey yo, I'm sorry. The word. Listen, I'm trying not to be funny. I'm really not trying to be funny here. Okay, I'm trying to be funny, but like, oh, like the sailboat. Yo, the context is fucking shot right now. Yeah. I'm gonna just say implosion is crazy, bro. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Implosion is crazy. Yo, I'm done. I promise I'm done. I promise I'm done. I'm done. I'm chilling. Damn, I love that red witch. Damn, he imploded. Oh my. Yo, I'm fucked up right now. I gotta get it together. Hold on, yo. Let me reset. Yo, I get into these tirades. Yo, this is why my girl be annoyed by me. Yo, I get into these moods where I can't let the fucking joke go. I can't let the joke go, and it just goes off like a good 10 minutes, bruh. I'm sorry. This is out of me, y'all haven't seen. Bro, I'm a fucking jokester. I cannot let shit go. I'm that guy where 10 minutes after the joke is done, I keep that shit rolling, bro. I can't help it. It should be funny, yo. It's just like the world be throwing you shit that just makes sense to go with the joke. Like, okay, like bro think bro is in love with Hararion. Alright, so he imploding. Like, why wouldn't he be imploding? I'm done. We got Chevy comment right here. Let's get back to this. All right, I'm trying to keep it together. Anyway, chapter was fire. Way to end the year. Agreed. Yo, why you put them emojis in the chat? Yo, stop. Yo, stop. Yo, that's. Please don't do that. Please don't. Yo, the emojis is fucking me up. Like, I'm just trying to read the comment and I look to the left, yo. Oh my god, yo. I'm not gonna cap. This might need to be a thing in the fucking in the Discord. There might need to be a command that says implosion. Yo, That there might be, there might have to be that. We might have to make that. My fucking cheeks hurt. Oh man, pause. Oh no. All right, that's it. I took it too far. We done. We done. We done. We done. We really done now. We really done. We done. We done. I watched two. I watched two. I don't know if y'all watch. Do y'all watch Cam and Mace? I don't know if y'all into sports, but I watch Cam and Mace. Yo, the funniest thing about Cam and Mace is that Cam say pause on everything. Like, bro, you cannot, like, yo, bro, eat a donut and say pause. That shit is pure comedy. Like, I can't. That's part. Like, if y'all don't watch Cam and Mace, bro, watch Cam and Mace if you like sports, bro. They shit is comedy, yo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shit is comedy. But all right, Chevy. To your comment. So what I really want to know is why Tron wants to turn Enkidu into a human and what kind of creature it really is. So based on everything we talked about, right? I'm starting to fall in line with what y'all was saying with Enkidu possibly being a dragon, like, but it's the weirdest thing though, because like we haven't seen any animal with like a humanoid form. Like honestly, I thought that would be something that would be a regular thing. Given how crazy strong Trom's beasts are, I would think that most of them will be able to morph into something smaller or morph into something that's like human form, like being able to basically change their forms. Um, but Enkidu being a dragon, I just can't unless we see its full body. It's hard to see. It's hard to imagine. And then there's also the factor, right? It was said that Enkidu was trying to be something that could be human. Leviathan don't look like nothing like that. Leviathan doesn't have. We don't have any context or any lore or anything behind Leviathan that gives that Leviathan was trying to be human like. But that's the thing with Enkidu. Like Enkidu was trying to be some type of human. So I gotta treat Enkidu a little bit differently than we treat Leviathan, especially since Enkidu was gifted. Um, I can't wait to see Enkidu speak. I'll just say that. Anything, any little thing, pause. That was crazy, but facts. Cam and Mace, bro. Cam and Mace is hilarious, but yeah, Enkidu's tricky, man. Like Enkidu really is a tricky being. So what? I'm very interested to see Enkidu speak, like really talk, like really talk. But anyway, Gustang playing chess before the chess game is fire. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to speculate too much on what might happen because I believe things will get a little bit more complicated than we can imagine. Honestly speaking, I think we need to untangle things a bit, Chevy. Like things are getting tangled as fuck. Like the questions are mounted. I think we need to untangle some shit before we get into the new year. Like we really do. Especially with a chapter like this, we got a lot. We got a lot of things in between the stuff with Rachel and in the stuff with Enkidu. Obviously, it just created even more questions, and I feel like we get questions every chapter. But we need to untangle some shit for real. I want to see Baam use Leviathan's power at 100% versus Dumas. I don't know if he's mastered that though, Cam. I don't know if he got there yet. But just to finish out Chevy's comment, Zahara is definitely involved somehow, and I think Enkidu stopped briefly because of the bracelet and not Rachel. Yeah, yeah, no, I agree. It was the bracelet, and you know what? Yo, y'all wanna know something crazy that I just thought about? So I'm about to go on a theory tirade. Prepare yourselves. So I said before, right, that Enkidu could have been manipulated by Zahar in some way. Meaning that the host, Trom controls Enkidu, right, as a host. But let's say that Zahar broke the connection. Let's say that, right? Let's say that Zahar broke the connection. What if Zahar used the bracelet to break the connection? That's why Enkidu stopped for a brief second because it got subdued by the bracelet. We just theory crafting. We just theory crafting. And this could be like confirmed in the next chapter. We're gonna get whatever it is in the next chapter. But he did stop. And Enkidu did stop when she popped up with the bracelet. What if the entire reason that Gustang wanted the bracelet was for Enkidu? What if the entire reason he hid the bracelet was for Enkidu? To not bring what Zahard actually did to Trom, he hid the bracelet so that nobody could get it. What if that's the entire reason the bracelet was hidden in the first place? I understand it's a tool that can be used to defeat Zahard, but what if that actually means bringing Zahard's shit to light? This bracelet holds the key not only to defeating Zahard, not only to maybe possibly killing people. The Shinwar Ryu in it Bro, my shit cooking right now. My brain is cooking right now. The bracelet could have been the reason why Enkidu went crazy. Whatever type of black hole, Shinsu, whatever type is it's in it. Bro. Keys that access the things that explode keys that access the things that expose the heart. Exactly. But Gustang himself said he didn't fully know what it is. Right. I understand that, but the thing is that like him saying that just means that he doesn't know what it is. Like that obviously that doesn't really make sense. But where I'm going with it is it's something that he went out of his way to hide, right? Like he really truly went out of his way to hide. Not only that, he made sure that the Dada version of himself got rid of mostly all of them. So he made sure it was protected. I don't think in no way or shape form possible there's a hard thought that there was a regular that could go in and get that bracelet. But Gusting has said in recent chapters that he's figured out how it works. So it, to me, based on this chapter with what Rachel did with it, it has Shinwar Ryu in it. It has some type of Shinwar Ryu in it. If we take that into context, I know it wasn't said. This is, I'm this yeah. I'm trying to. I'm really trying to. I'm really like I'm trying to put it all together. I'm really trying to put it all together right now. Like, talk about hiding evidence. That would be hiding evidence of like that would be hiding evidence. First of all, that would be hiding evidence. Um, but I it's hard to it's really because just thinking about it, it's hard to imagine that Trom just loses control of Enkidu just because that is very hard to imagine. Something had to happen. That is, I think we all agree on that. Something had to happen significantly to Trom that caused the connection to break. Because based on what we've seen, besides Leviathan, we've not seen Trom struggle with any of those crazy other beasts that he has. I'm leaning towards. I'm really leaning towards this bracelet. This bracelet having something. Not the, bro. It's too many things popping into my head right now. I can't even cook because I'm just thinking about like first of all, the bracelet is crazy work, right? The bracelet is already a crazy thing in itself. How does Zahard even get something like that? Who are we just talking about? We were just talking about Maxef, right? Maxef to me seems like somebody who's kind of impartial. Like he's the creator of things in the workshop. I mean, he's the founder of the workshop, the creator of things, right? What if Maxef seems like somebody who's doesn't care? Zahard had Maxef make him this bracelet. This bracelet has Shinwar Ryu in it. This bracelet can neutralize powers and or contracts that the Great Warriors have. So for instance, the way Gustang was talking when he was wearing a bracelet, it sounds like he can kill Trom, right? What if the Shinwar Ryu in the bracelet was able to break the connection? Because the one thing we do have is that Rachel approaching with the bracelet calmed Enkidu down immediately. But if it's a fake bracelet, obviously Enkidu raged. And more evidence. Enkidu went into a massive fucking rage after that. A massive rage. Enkidu's eyes were just screaming and yelling based off seeing people. When the bracelet hit him, his eyes went bloodshot red, bro. And I thought that was a weird. Now I'm thinking about. I thought it was a weird panel for him to get that angry. But that's a remind. That could be a reminder of what happened. That could absolutely be a reminder of what happened. Like I felt this before, and for you to bring this in front of me, went into a fucking tirade. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like, bro. Listen, you heard it here first, bro. We might have just did something with we might have just did something with that. I thought those panels were a little weird when Enkidu got angrier. I thought it was a little weird for it to get angrier. Because why would it get angrier? It would just continue to yell, or it got unsealed. Like it got angrier. Like getting unsealed doesn't mean you have to be mad. Like you're just getting unsealed. You might kill everything in front of you. Like, but for you to get like eyes are bloodshot red, to get angry. Bro, I'm rocking with that one. I might be standing on that one. Maybe it's a hard got him to give Enkidu the Trom. to see if Trom could handle him the beats beyond the third floor. Because when did all this even happen? Honestly, yo, here's the thing. What if it's Zahara's Shinsu that's in the bracelet? I think that's what it is, Darks. I think that's what it is. It might be Zahar's. It might be Zahar's, or it might be something that Zahar used. Something that Zahar used before on Leviathan. But so Maxev wasn't interested in the 135th floor. He wasn't there before the Great Warriors. I think that Maxev might just support them in terms of, like they're the strongest people who climbed the highest in the tower. So it's very possible that Maxev granted them all things just to gift them things like, you guys have achieved the highest in the tower. Out of respect for you, out of things that you've done, I'm going to grant you all something uniquely to you. That's what I think he get. Because, again, Gustang with the Shenmue Ryu ships, Tron with the Beast, Zahar possibly with the bracelet. Like, he gifted them all things. And just to, Chevy, when you saying when did this all happen? Honestly speaking, we need a flashback arc of the floor. The 134th floor, bro. We need a 134th floor, bro. When they stopped and sat on the 134th floor, it's clearly a very long time. There's a very long period of stuff that happened during that time. Oh my God, if we ever got that as an arc. If we ever got the 134th floor as an arc, bro. Because it seems like there was a period of time where a lot of shit happened. Oh, man. Hi, I'm late, but I have to say congrats on your engagement. Your girl is beautiful and is definitely a keeper. I can tell as a fellow girl. Thank you, Mitsuki. That's such a sweet thing to say. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm gonna show her that you're gonna make her cry. You're gonna make her cry. But thank you for that. I appreciate that. I am currently in one of the happiest periods of my life right now. So thank you. Crazy. It's crazy. It's been a crazy year. I started this year off really bad as one of like the hardest years. It's ended in one of the best years of my life. So I'm very happy. So thank you. For Aikido to get more mad, maybe because Rachel as an irregular is irritating him. That's possible. That's actually pretty possible. But could he even sense that Rachel's an irregular though? Because she doesn't have anything going for her. Like she doesn't have power. Like she doesn't have any radiating Shinsu. Like for him to think that she's an irregular. But I'm thinking it was more so the bracelet. I like the idea of the bracelet like causing it into enrage. That was a fun little tirade. I may rewatch this stream tonight when I go to work because I like to recook my thoughts to myself, so I rewatch the streams myself when I'm at work. That might be something. But anyway. Yeah, was that, did I read Brian's comment? I don't even know. I start cooking for all of a sudden. No, Chevy's comment is what made me start cooking. That's what it was. Appreciate it. Thank you, Chevy, for your comment. You the reason why I started cooking. So, Brian goes, could be why Jahad wanted to stop things in the above floors that are beyond reasoning. Yes, I agree. And I think Enkidu comes from the higher floors. It could be also with Leviathan as well. W comment. Thank you for that. One more chapter. Baam is gonna get Enkidu. Can't wait. Yeah, I think, and I already commented on this to say I'm a little scared because if Enkidu is like Leviathan, it's very possible that Enkidu can influence on Baam's attitude. I don't know if Baam's gonna get Enkidu. How many of you guys actually think that's gonna happen? Baam's gonna get Enkidu. I don't think it's gonna happen. But Gustang has to subdue Enkidu. Because here I'm trying to think, how does Enkidu get from A to B? How does Enkidu get to Trom? How do we get Trom and Enkidu to face each other? I can't picture that. This got like that. I can't see Gustang capturing Enkidu. Like, if Enkidu is as strong as we say it is, it's gonna be high diff, mid diff for Gustang to capture Enkidu and to bring him where we need to see it. So my thought process is, I think Gustang is going to try to have a conversation with Enkidu and try to convince Enkidu to go against Trom, since it already is known to have the hate for Trom. I can see that happening. Um, but I'm trying to see A to B. I can't see A to B. It's gonna be tough, especially if Enkidu's in a rage. Maybe if Enkidu is a civil being, it's not looking likely right now, but it's a civil being that can have conversations with Gustang without being enraged. But here's the thing. This is what I see happening, right? I see Enkidu being pissed off at Gustang and the Great Warriors because Enkidu's gonna say, "I didn't kill this person. You guys sealed me away because Enkidu's supposed to be human. You guys sealed me away in this fucking chamber, severed my body parts, and left me just as a stuck head in here because you think that I killed this person. I didn't kill this person. And when I tell you I didn't kill this person, you don't fucking believe me." That's what I think Enkidu's rage is about. Enkidu's mad and raging and pissed off at Trom because Trom's supposed to have a relationship with his animals. They're supposed to be his closest friends, right? That's the way he described it. His best friends, his closest friends, who have their own minds. You sealed me away after I didn't do shit. It wasn't my fault. That's why Enkidu hates Trom. If Enkidu gets if he gets Enkidu, I would lose interest in Baam as a character. You ate too much, and I can't keep track anymore. What about the combinations of powers? Too much. That's a great point with Enkidu. Yeah, I agree, Mitsuki. I absolutely wholeheartedly agree with you. Baam can't consume everything every time he takes a step, bro. Every time there's a new animal, there's a new weapon, there's a new something. Baam can't just consume it, bro. We can't keep doing this. He has too much going on. He just consumed a fucking book, for Christ's sake, where he knows so much shit. Like, we can't keep doing this. I hope that's not the case. I don't think that's gonna happen. But I'm gonna rock with some. Gustang's gonna have to get Enkidu from A to B somehow. So we'll see where that goes. I hope he doesn't get consumed. If he gets consumed, I hope it's only to get to A to B, but not to be used as a power up for Baam. That would be trash. So thank you for your comment, Lawless. And we get to Light Combat, my boy Light. So Siu had to take Dumas' arms away before putting him up against LeBam James. Why he handicapped my boy when you want a fair fight? The fight between Enkidu and Gustang will give us a rough estimate on how strong Baam will be when he absorbs this thing. Also, is that Enkidu or will it be Exodia? That's just Enkidu's headpiece. So Baam versus Dumas is definitely setting up. However, after some thought, Trom is going to send all his family members at Baam. I think that's what's going to happen. Baam, because Trom can't directly attack or take Baam now because of the chess piece game. So I see him sending all his family members to go capture that one piece. That's all I care about. If that's the case, Dumas is going to have to fight the Lobo Pia family. I don't see him fighting Baam anymore. I know I said that initially in the review, but Trom is absolutely going to delegate he can't delegate the task. He has to delegate the task of capturing Baam to his people. So Dumas, trying to capture Baam himself, is going to have to fight the Lobo Pia family. So I don't think it's going to be Baam versus Dumas anymore. It may start off that way if he comes across him first, but it may end up being like, oh, you guys are fighting. Let me try to take Baam while you're fighting. Like, it may end up being that type of thing. The same thing we just seen Dumas do against Trom. Dumas was fighting Trom so he could take Baam himself. It's the same thing that's gonna happen. So, um, but he can cause because he's an irregular and Arlene's son. Um, right, that's true. What if that person is Gilgamesh and Kitu's friend from the original story? So he would be innocent in my eyes, at least. I don't. Everybody's trying to make Gilgamesh fit. I don't know. Libby's, why did you retract your message? I didn't get to see it. Um, I don't know. Hmm. It could be though. It could be Gilgamesh though. It could be. It could be. I'm not gonna leave it out. Um, Watch Rack be a turtle piece for the irony. Yo, you just cooked. You just high key cooked. You just high key cooked. That you just cooked on that. He is definitely gonna be a turtle piece. That's gonna be funny as hell. Good catch. Good catch. Bomb consuming everything. He's also with Tiara's pen. Um, So in Zenu's comment that I read like 20 minutes ago, he was saying that he hopes that Bomb gives the pen back in context to help fight the Lobopia family, because Tiara is absolutely going to need her pen to fight off the Lobopia family. Um, Whilst Tiara is strong, she's going against multiple branch heads. Bomb could possibly give it back to her in this, which is kind of stupid because you probably should have just gave it back to her in general. Like, why have Bomb hold it if he's not going to use it? But we'll see. Bomb may end up using it himself. I didn't even see what Libby said. Oh yeah, I think that's what Libby said. What he just said right there. And I responded to this. True, he might have other pieces. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I said that. I guess it goes to show that. Oh, I guess I should read mine in full context. My bad. So I said that true, he might have other pieces, meaning that Enkidu might have arms and legs and a torso that got cut off as well. Because I don't think this big gelatin form is Enkidu's true form. It looks kind of weird. Um, but that that head is doing enough damage. I hope Dumas isn't nerfed. Will remind me of One Piece, how Luffy has always had to fight a nerfed version of most of his enemies. Yeah, I was saying that I hope that Dumas doesn't fight nerfed. I don't like the idea of that. Let Baam have a full fight against Dumas. If they do fight, let them fight at equal beings. Because I know a lot of people think that Baam is Dumas's level. I don't think so. Especially with this latest chapter showing that Baam still can't even control the second thorn. I don't think Baam is up there with Dumas. Especially with also to add that Trom completely took control of his body and Baam is supposed to be the Shinsu master. No, I don't think so. Monty says, I guess it goes to show that some of Trom's animals. It goes to show that some of the animals Trom has, the poison is no joke, and Baam needs to add that to his list of fight characters like him. Needs to add that to his list to fight characters like him. Okay, I just read that incorrectly. Excuse me. Just going forward, but like combat, thank you for your comment, bud. I appreciate you per usual. You're always here. Loki Ragnarok says, so my racial theory is kind of crazy, and I got nothing to back it up, but other than some resemblance. Yeah, I did a resemblance stream not too long, actually a couple months ago, where I thought Rachel looked very similar to Icarus if you put it together, but you kind of stretching it a little bit. I think Rachel is somehow directly related to Zahard. I think she was punished for I think she was punished for that and made powerless, and that's where the Icarus thing comes in, because she was too close to the sun. Or Zahar in that case. Again, I got nothing to support this. I just have a feeling. And I remember me responding to this comment. I said that it's not out of the realm of possibility. Honestly, we all have a bunch of different theories on who Rachel is and whether she's related to Zahar, whether she's related to V, whether she's Arlene's child possibly, or she's Icarus's child. There's so many theories. I think each theory that revolves around Zahar, V, and Icarus are all very closely accurate. Anything else is kind of a reach, in my opinion. But anything revolving around Zahara V and Icarus is where I'm landing at with Rachel and her history. So, what Mitsuki talking about? Enkidu obliterate. Gustang, Enkidu, no one has been able to summon him before. Nah, that's what it's looking like. Enkidu is literally an Exodia head. My boy the Goat. Goat goes, I think Rachel can't use Shinwa Ryu herself or as impressive as the other irregulars because of the deal she made with Hidan. Kind of shackling her true potential. I really hope she gets Enkidu though. Baam can have the water dragons. So the Goat is under the impression that Enkidu is not a water dragon, obviously. I had a problem with my problem with Rachel getting Enkidu is that Rachel has never been able to get anything that she can use herself. If she becomes Enkidu's host, that would be different. But I don't think she like this chapter basically showed that she's unqualified. So like Rachel once again is shit out of luck. Like what is she gonna do? Also, we've never seen Rachel use Shinwa Ryu. And then Shinwa Ryu is taught. And it's taught to irregulars. So she's never had a chance to sit and learn how to use it. So no, Rachel doesn't know how to use Shinwa Ryu. To our knowledge. But we've never seen anything of the sort. If Rachel could use Shinwa Ryu, she wouldn't be as weak as she is. Now we assume that what's the big red guy's name? I forget. The one who's been protecting Rachel for forever. He used Shinwa Ryu. I can't think of his name. You guys will put it in the chat. He and okay, that's not confirmed Shinwa Ryu, but we assumed he used Shinwa Ryu. But we never seen her do it. Rachel didn't train in the rice pot, right? So no, Shinwa Ryu for her, right? No, yeah, she's never trained in the rice pot, right? She never had the training, so there's no reason why she would know how to use it. Right, Mitsuki. If Rachel made a deal with Hidan, that would be crazy, but it does make sense because how would she have passed the first test? That's true. And actually, I was rewatching. Wait, did Rachel make a contract to have a pocket? What do you mean? Rachel does have a pocket, yeah. Yeah, she has a pocket. Oh, Chevy about to cook. Chevy about to cook. We gotta let Chevy cook. He doesn't have a name. He's referred to as ghost in some transactions. Right. No, that's right. That's correct. What you cooking, Chevy? I'm waiting. You about to cook? I'm waiting. Yeah, we waiting. We waiting in anticipation. What you cooking up, man? No, but just to add to it. Oh, never mind. Hold on. Remember when Baam went to the affirm and admin and said it would only hold him be as Baam wanted to admin and said I would only hold him back. Oh, you mean hold him back? Okay, hold him back. So he uses his mom's. He's not limited like regulars. She would be limited like regulars. Ah. Okay. But I thought they said that this would be a shackle for Baam though. I thought the admin did say this would be a shackle for Baam. Though he has like seemingly broken it. Okay. Here's the thing. So when I made the video about season 2, right? So make it mention why she's qualified but not qualified. He's using his mom's. That's a thing? Did I? Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right, let me say this real quick, right? Before I keep reading these comments that are gonna get me lost. So the video I just put out about season 2, right? I had to do some research, obviously, to make that video. In that video, the last episode in Tower Guy, episode 13, there is a moment. There is a moment where Hedon says to Rachel, "What are you willing to do to pass this test?" And I didn't put it together before, but they did make a contract. Like, hold on, bro. But I thought that was her getting escorts. Like, I thought it was I thought it was because he was getting help from she was getting help from what's the red face guy. I thought that was a part of like the contract cuz what's his face? He's a part of Hedon's group. Let me get some context on what I'm talking about here, right? Let me put some context on what I'm talking about here. Ark Young. So what I thought about Hedon talking about originally with Hedon talking about with Rachel, I thought it was her getting assigned Ark Young. I didn't think it was like a contract or anything in regards to Shinsu. If you look at Ark Young right here, it says that Ark Young is one of Hedon's underlings who was assigned to help Rachel to get through the tower. That's what I thought the contract, or if that's what you're referring to, Chevy, that's what I thought that was. I didn't think it was anything in regards to restricting her Shinsu or anything like that. I don't remember that being a thing.
He was merciless, hurling nothing but despair my way. Everything was supposed to be mine once I climbed the tower. I can't pass this test. I'll fail. How can I take on that monster? I don't even have a weapon to protect myself. It's cruel to assign such an impossible task.
Silence. Now open your eyes and watch. As your true savior is revealed.
This is what I'm watching right now. Just to refresh my mind on this whole scene, because that's where that's where this whole conversation started. I can't show it on stream exactly, so I'm doing it this way, guys.
But all he ever did was follow me around. Why? Why does he get everything? He's just Baam.
I'm quite interested in watching what will happen next. Not that you'll be there to see it, of course. Do you understand now why you weren't chosen to climb the tower? Pathetic. That was hardly any Shinsu at all.
Yeah, she was.
Weak. There's an ugliness that seeps out from inside you. You don't have an ounce of charm about you.
Say what you like about me, but I desperately want to see the stars.
No, it's clear you want to become a star. Don't you want to shine the brightest, to be special, be admired?
Please let me climb it. I have to climb the tower. I'll do anything you ask.
Anything.
Anything at all. Just name it.
Then out of respect for your bottomless stupidity and self-serving nature, let us conduct a special test.
What's the test?
If you can manage to bring his life to a close, I will grant you permission to climb the tower. You must end Baam's story with your own hands, no one else's.
Your condition is you want me to kill Baam?
Why do you sound so surprised? You don't need him anymore. You abandoned him, remember?
That's not what I...
Only you can decide what happens now.
I'm going to need a weapon. Baam has an incredible weapon. Come on.
Your steadfast dedication to your own self-interest is impressive. Consider him your bodyguard, your gatekeeper to hell.
Archeon.
Just once, you will be resurrected.
It's okay to kill all of them, right? Yes, of course.
Yo, Archeon is V, bro. Archeon is V. I don't care what nobody said, bro. Archeon is V. I don't care what nobody say, bro. I'm sorry, guys. I spaced out there for a second. I get when I watch Tower Guy videos, they completely snag me in, bro. They really do completely snag me in. I get to really watching it. Yo, Archeon is V, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Archeon has got to be V. Anyway. So I lost contact of where we were talking about. I lost complete contact of what we were talking about. So I thought Chevy's argument was that there was there was a contract made at the bottom of the floor by with her and Hedon that restricted her Shinsu. I thought that's what Chevy was saying. Was that not what you were saying? If that's what you weren't saying, then ignore me. You guys have your own conversation. But I thought that's what you were saying. No, Rachel been weak, bro. She's born weak. Like there was nothing. There's nothing there to give context to her like being like restricted or anything. Ooh, y'all up there talking. Listen. What contract did she make though, Chevy? What do we talk about? What contract? I we haven't seen Rachel make any. She's not. She's there's no restriction. There is no Chevy. There is no restriction on Rachel. That is not true. Rachel is weak. That is like her character. Like that is a thing. She's born weak, but there is no restriction on her. There's nothing shackling her. Like even in the video of the episode I just watched, she wasn't restricted. She didn't make any like she's just never had. She's I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. Just because she has her own pocket, she didn't. That's not true. I'll say that's not true because, well, she's qualified because she's an irregular. She's qualified, but because she's a regular. But she doesn't have a pocket in the. So I just watched episode 13. I just watched part of episode 13. She doesn't have a pocket. She doesn't have a pocket. She just asked for a weapon. Like she has no pocket. She's only qualified because she's in a regular, but she has no power. So that's like saying if you work at Planet Fitness, you have you qualify to you qualify in the lifting competition, but yet you don't lift no weights. But because you work at Planet Fitness, you qualify for the competition. Like she qualifies, but she doesn't have the power to qualify. Like she doesn't have the power to handle it. There is no. She didn't have a pocket. If like, what do you mean she had like what's your why are you saying she has a pocket? I'm trying to understand that part of it. Why are you saying she has a pocket? Rachel, also known as Michelle Light, is an regular and was Bond's best friend. Only one. Right. No, right, Mitsuki. We are of the same mind. I'm trying to understand where he's getting the pocket thing from. And she now knows alongside fuck. At the events that took place on the last station, she was last seen floating castle, the Popido family, along with Hayura. Rachel's a regular protagonist. She's not, however, she's not a heroine. According to C, Rachel's name comes from the Bible. Her name is could be an illusion. I don't. So here's what I think Chevy was saying. Pockets are classified. Okay, hold on. It is frozen. Damn it. And I look crazy. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. That was the most inopportune time for my stuff to freeze. I'll fix that in a second. Ooh. Mm, didn't fix. No, didn't fix. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, so let's read what Chevy cooking here. Pockets are classified by their ranks from E to grade A, and an A grade pocket is extremely expensive. Every regular receives an E grade pocket from entering the tower. Okay, this E grade pocket can be used to make the Shinsu contract with the floor guardians till the 40th floor when they start climbing the tower. Okay, okay. This has gotten interesting. I'm trying to see where we leading at. We trying to understand. Well, while we wait for Chevy to cook up, I'm gonna finish reading these comments real quick. So my boy. Okay, my I don't know why that just. Oh, it's Instagram. Gotcha. Sorry about that. Anyway, I think Enkidu is the key to the lock of who Rachel really. Okay. I think Enkidu is the key to the lock of who Rachel and Tron really are. I 100% think that Rachel is V and Icarus' daughter, and Rachel has inherited her mother's disdain for Arlene Baam since V ultimately chose Arlene over Icarus. I agree with parts of that. Um, on the Traumery side, I think Enkidu killed Icarus, which destroyed Tron mentally and left him as a shell of his former self. This leads to a domino effect of Gustang losing his best friend because if his best friend erased all his memories of their friendship. Imagine if Zahara simply orchestrated this one event, which have all these cataclysmic outcomes on so many characters. Truly peak if that's the case. This chapter was an 8 out of 10 for me. Hawarion proving that she's the best girl. Conversation damn near every time. Blah. She appears on screen. And Kido's design also slowly growing on me. Also, P.S. Your drip is gas in the review. Bro, that last part funny. My drip was gas. Bro, I had. Thank you. I'd say thank you. But if she hates Baam, why not hate Arlene, who has chosen over Icarus? Because it's. Well, first of all, it's possible. So here's the thing. Nobody has ever talked about this. Nobody has ever talked about this. And this has been a theory of mine for a long time. What if Rachel killed Arlene? Nobody's ever talked about this. What if Rachel killed Arlene? Rachel's an irregular. Rachel would be able to kill her. She would be able to kill her. While they can't kill themselves, Rachel would be able to kill her. It's very. And Arlene supposedly escaped. But we have no idea what happened to her after that. It is very possible that Rachel killed Arlene. Like I've had that thought in the back of my head for a long time, but I will say rereading season two and season one, and then rereading about Rachel's nature, I can see her killing Arlene. It may have been harder for her to kill Baam, which is what I was struggling with because it was hard for her to kill Baam, right? She struggled mentally. There was a lot of things that went on with her when she killed, like that she was thinking about killing Baam. But if Baam is truly her little brother, that might be tough to deal with. That might be tough to deal with. Like it's easy. I think it would be easier to kill somebody who you've envied and who. Okay, let's we have to give the context first. If V is if I didn't ask for you, Google. If V and Icarus are Rachel's parents, and Icarus died, and Arlene took care of Rachel because Rachel is weak. So here's the thing with here's what Sife's saying, right? Sife's saying, and other people have said this, Rachel is extremely powerless and extremely weak. That is why she is not acknowledged by the great warriors, and why like her trauma and her need for acceptance is so massive is because she's weak and insignificant. Arlene could have been the only person to show her affection because technically she would be a stepmom. And V never acknowledged her because she says that she's somebody who's never been acknowledged because she was a bastard baby, which I think Rachel was. Rachel was a bastard baby. So when all the war and all the shit went down, when Arlene was running to escape from Zahar and escape from them, Rachel was taken with her. Rachel and Baam was taken with her. Rachel as her Rachel as Baam's older sister, stepchild. It's very possible that she found the opportunity to kill Arlene out of just hate, because we just don't know what happened to Arlene. Oh wait, what's cooking in here? I'm sitting here talking. What are y'all talking about? Oh God, so you're a fan. Okay, wait, I just came back. Sorry, I'm gonna be real. Don't be word or something disrespectful to me. You served as a 3-star Michelin with this. What? But yeah, just check. Rachel does have a pocket. She did. Wait, what are you guys getting into? Let's keep it civil, guys. What are we? I don't know what we get into. Keep it civil. Keep it civil. It's just Tower of God, guys. Keep it civil. Oh, well, I'm not gonna say it's just Tower of God because I love the fucking series. Like, but let's we can have a civil conversation, guys. Let's it doesn't have to. It never has to go there. She didn't kill our. She didn't kill her. Arlene climbed the tower and made it outside world. I believe Arlene died, giving her life in exchange to revive Baam. I don't know. I don't know, Cam. I don't know. Okay, she apologized. It's cool. All right, thanks for apologizing. It well, we'll just drop it. I don't know what's happening, but it's not that deep, guys. Um, she apologized. She didn't mean any harm, so we're good. We're good. It's all 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 love here, man. All right, stop. You guys are imploding. You guys gotta stop imploding. No, 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 no implosion in the chat. All right. But Cam, what if she did though? Even outside the tower in that place. Yeah, yeah. What I'm saying is, Arlene died reviving Baam outside the tower for. I don't know, bro, because like, even if that happened, I can't see how Baam wouldn't know of it. Like, well, Cam, it would be easy for Rachel to kill Arlene. Um, it'd be so the immortality contract, right? Let's look this up real quick. How does the immortality contract work? That's what I was thinking, Mitsuki. What you just said right there. As a reward for passing the test on the 100th floor, the gifts of eternal life to Zahar and the 10 Great War. However, among them only was exempt is Hindu lock blood matter. The family hid. It refers to the contract between 100th floor and the original 13 irregulars. The king of the tower, the first man ever to make a contract with the administrator of the tower and the one who built the kingdom within the tower. Zahar made a contract to become the king of the tower. Zahar and Arlene and other great warriors signed a contract gaining immortality. As a consequence of this contract, they only someone free from the contract regular can kill them. This is why Rachel could kill Arlene. But here goes that weird thing, right? This is that weird thing. If Rachel was born in the tower, she wouldn't be an irregular until she went outside the tower and came back in. That's what makes this thing so fucking confusing and weird. And it's been the same argument forever. Ooh, it's almost 4:30. Sheesh. Ooh, I gotta lock this up soon. I don't even know how we got here. I don't even know how we got here. Okay. I don't have time. I don't have time to cook this. I don't have time to cook this. I didn't realize it was almost 4:30. I don't have time to cook this, unfortunately. That's been the same argument forever about Rachel, whether or not she's a regular because she left the tower and entered back in. It's been the same thing. I don't think she was born in the tower. Really? That's interesting. Hey yo, Chevy, chill. Stop. If Rachel wasn't born in the tower, that would be crazy. You know, there's a high possibility, right, that Rachel was born outside the tower, and yo, what if Rachel is Zahar's little sister who wasn't strong enough to enter the tower initially, and she was originally supposed to be a great warrior but wasn't strong enough to go into the tower and got left. And when Arlene came back out, aged and everything, she told her everything that happened within the tower. And then Rachel got so jealous about everything that happened in the tower that she murked her. I don't know where that just came from, but I just thought about that. Anyway. I don't got time to cook. I literally got. I'm supposed to be off here about 4:30. I'm supposed to go spend some time. That would be a very good theory video. That would be a very good theory video. I'm gonna have to say that. That would be cool. Cool as shit. But anyway, guys, I have to go. I will see you tomorrow. 1 o'clock. Earlier. 1 o'clock p.m. Bring your chapters, okay? Chapters. The best chapters of 2023. Bring your chapters, your top 3 chapters, so we can talk about them. Everybody, I need y'all to be here tomorrow. We're going to go over it. Best chapters of 2023. 1 o'clock p.m. tomorrow. We're going to talk about it. We're going to vote on the best chapter of the year. It's gonna be a fun stream. I hope you all can make it. I'll see you tomorrow. Till then, peace. Love you guys. Thanks for showing the love. Thanks for being here. Chevy, Mitsuki, Cam, Green, Livy's. I'm trying to remember everybody that was in here. Um, thank you, Hazy. There was somebody else that I'm forgetting. Ramanan, I think that's how you're saying your name. Kiwi, Jason. Thank all you guys for being here. Love you. I'll see you tomorrow if you're here.